what it is, what's happening. I know I ain't done a video in a hot minute. We have been running and running every weekend. We've had something going on. It's now November, and we got one more show that we enjoy going to, and then that's it for the year. I mean, we had the Bronco Beach Bash down in Ocean City. We had Ocean City Cruise Week. Then we went to West Virginia and bought a Nova. And last weekend, we went to the Pumpkin Run over in New Jersey, which is an awesome car show. This weekend we got to work around here. We got to get some work done. The next weekend, we go to the tow truck convention in Baltimore. Whew. But anyway, it's a rainy night. I got some stuff outside apart. I thought I'd take a couple minutes. I'm actually working on some pieces here. And I thought I'd take a couple minutes to share. I know I've talked about this product before, and I'm actually using it right now. And I thought, oh man, this is a great time to show this product and talk about it a little bit while I apply it. Now, you guys that follow my channel, follow my TikTok, my Instagram, all the other bullshit, you know that I'm a big fan of Mastercoat silver paint for rusty metal. So, what I'm going to show you is, I'm just applying it actually. I'm really not doing anything exciting. I'm putting it on some pieces of metal. That's what it's used for. So what I'm doing is, what I've got going on is, so this here, this is the hood, this is the pan that the hood latch bolts to on a 52 Chevy truck, which would actually happen to be the 52 Chevy Wrecker that I have outside. This pan bolts on, and then the hood latch bolts to it. Now this, every time I take something apart on a truck, I've been cleaning it up and putting this paint on any rusty metal. This piece has really got some, the underside of it's really pitted, and where it bolts to the fenders and all, it was really pitted. Someday, if I come across a nicer one at a swap meet, I'll buy one. But for right now, it's apart. I'm going to clean it up because I had to take it apart because the hood latch wasn't working. Found the spring was broke. So I actually just painted the hood latch. It's hanging over there. And I just painted the bottom side of this, and I'm just kind of letting it dry. And I'm going over here. I just painted the master cylinder that I had. It's back here. Now, I've talked about this product before, and I keep getting it on me. And I'm going to tell you, you get this stuff on you, it doesn't like to come off. Somehow, I've been getting it on me all night. I should have a pair of rubber gloves on, because you get this crap on you, it doesn't like to come off. Now, they make a couple different thicknesses of this paint. A really thin one, middle grade, and then what they call a slurry. The slurry is really good for dump it in a gas tank and spin the gas tank around. It will coat the inside of a gas tank if you got a crappy tank. Gas will not eat this product. Gasoline won't eat it. Brake fluid won't eat it. It's a tough product. I strongly believe in this product. I've been using it over 25 years. A very, very good friend of mine that owns a body shop. He's kind of retired now. He turned me on to this product, I don't know, 20 years ago. I like to use it on areas of a vehicle that you're really not going to see. Floorboards, inside doors. You put a set of rocker panels on, paint both sides of the pieces, and then weld them on. You can actually weld through this. Very, very good product for stopping rust. Now there's a lot of rust products out there. Eastwood does make one, but I'm going to let you in on a secret. I know the owner of this company. Eastwood copied a lot of the formula of this. So the Eastwood product is very similar to this, but it's not this. This, I guarantee, if it wasn't dark outside, I'd take you outside and show you a tailgate on a Bronco. And we all know mid-80s to 90s Broncos, the bottoms of the tailgates, you breathe on them, they rot out. Well, back in the spring, I bought this Bronco. I used a biscuit tool, knocked all the heavy rust off, blew it off with an air gun. I put 2 coats of this on there. Guess what? No rust has bled through. And I guarantee you, if you put Pour 15 or you grab a rattle can off the shelf and you spray it on that rust, the rust will bleed through within a couple of months. This, it doesn't. I could take you out there right now and show you that it looks just as silver as the day I put it on. No rust has bled through any of it. And the reason I did that was I wanted to show a couple guys locally that this works. I said, I'm going to clean it off. Next time you come over here, the truck sits outside. You look at the tailgate. It's not going to be any rustier. I didn't fix the rust. I just knocked the loose stuff off. And that's exactly how I prepped this pan over here. So all I did to this pan was I hit it with the biscuit tool on the rusty stuff. On the other side, I'm kind of letting it dry a little bit. On the other side, I hit it with a DA with 80 grit, and I blew the dust off. That's it. That's all I did. Now, the reason I'm saying all that, and the reason I'm telling you, we all know, I'm not going to get into it because that's not really what my channel's about. I'm not going to get into the rights and the wrongs because, again, my channel's about just fixing vehicles. I fix stuff. I'm not restoring stuff. I'm not building show cars. I fix things. I make things last. I try to fix them as the best I can with what equipment, tools, knowledge I have. And I'm just kind of sharing this along. And a lot of you guys are like me. We're all broke. We're poor, and we own junk, and we want to keep junk going. This is a great product. If you got something, I'm going to give you a good example. I had a 64 Falcon. Gee, it's been about 10 years now. So I bought this car. The roof was really, really bad on this car. Bad. It had a vinyl top. Half the vinyl top was missing. The roof was extremely pitted. I cut the bad rust out. I patched it, which I know it's not the correct way. But again, I'm talking about cars that we're going to drive, we're going to enjoy, they're going to sit outside, beater cars. But you want them to look a little bit better than a beater. So I cut the rust out, and I did not want to put a roof skin on. This car was in between, do I fix it or do I junk it? And it ran and it drove, it was V8, and it was like, you know what, I'm not going to junk it. But it's a shame it's got 2 holes in the roof that I can put my arms through. What I did was I cut the rust. I made a patch panel. I pop riveted it in from the bottom side. A little tiger hair, body filler with fiberglass resin, whatever you want to call it, gorilla hair, whatever you want to call it. Did that, ground it smooth. Actually, let me take that back one step. Before I put the tiger hair on, I put 2 heavy coats of this on. Filled in a lot of the rust pits with this. Then I did my tiger hair, then I did my Bondo on top of it, primed it, painted it flat black, and the car stayed that way for the years that I owned the car. And the car's still running around. I see it from time to time. And I know the guy didn't put a roof on it because I told him what I did to it. And he said, I don't care. I just want a beater car. I want something I can go to car shows. I can drive it in the rain. You know, a beater car. And the roof still looks really good. Now, was that a correct fix? Absolutely not. It was the wrong way to fix it. But for a beater car, and it's still hanging in there. It still looks good. Now, if we didn't put anything down on the rust pits, on the rusty sheet metal, I guarantee you it would have probably bubbled up. It probably would have rusted. But I believe in this product, and I'm telling you, this product stopped the rust. I've got floorboards that I've fixed in a couple of the wreckers around here, and they've been that way for years. My 66 F-250, I put cab supports in that truck 12, 13 years ago, painted the floors in it with this. In fact, I just went out the other day to check it because the driver's door leaks when it rains and the carpet was wet. So I propped the carpet up because I don't have any sill plates to hold the carpet down. I propped the carpet up so it could dry out. And the floor is still silver underneath from this. And it was wet, I'm not going to lie, the carpet was wet and the floor was wet, which is a great combination to have things rot out. And I know better. The truck needs to be in a carport or it needs to be in a garage, but I just don't have enough space. I own too much junk. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually just applying this product. Bring it over here. And all I'm doing is I keep it stirred up. Now you can see the consistency of this product. That's some thick stuff. Now you can, like I said, they make 3 different grades. This is the medium. I forget what the names of each one are. The thick one he calls a slurry. You can thin the product, but the thicker product is actually meant for rusty pits. Now these are a set of gas tank straps that go to the 52 Chevy Wrecker. These are a set of brand new straps. They're just raw metal. And again, we're not restoring that tow truck. We're making a nice driver out of it. And I just don't want them to get any rustier. They already got flash rust on them. And as you can see, I didn't even really clean the flash rust. And you're going to say, you're crazy. I'd have sanded that off. Well, you're right. But I guarantee you one thing. If I bring you back to these straps next year, they're going to look just like this. And I just brush the product on, nothing fancy. It does dry pretty fast, and when it dries to an aluminum color, and that's how it looks. So this piece here is done. I gotta find a place to stick it so I don't trip over it. As you can see, this is the gas tank to the truck. So we're putting a new tank in it. I don't really need to do anything to the tank itself. I'm just gonna kind of hang that off the tank and get more of it on me. I painted this master sonar over here. There's a master sonar right here. This is to our Jeep pickup. Now, I will tell you about this product. You don't want to... Now, this was a brand new can I opened up. And I kind of had to mangle it. I'm hoping it's going to seal when I go to put it back together. I hope. But you don't want to get any paint down in the groove here, or you will not get this lid off. And this was a brand new can. So I always put tape on it if I'm going to use it out of the can like this. And I keep it stirred as I'm working with it. A lot of times I like to pour it into another container because I really don't like the moisture to get in it, because this is a moisture curing paint. So I don't like to get a lot of moisture in it when I have it open, but I don't have any other containers. So I'm going to actually flip this piece over and I'm going to do the other side of it. And I'm sure I'm going to wear it. Now this, I'm going to have silver fingertips for a couple of days. Unless I get some gasoline or something, it might get it off. That's the top side. And as you can see, I don't know if it's going to show up in the video, but there's some really big rust pits. The hood latch bolts to this piece, and then this piece bolts into the truck. Jeez. Well, I'm going to wear it. I can see it already. We're going to have it stuck to this paper before it's all over. This whole paper idea is a bad idea. Need to find something else to stick under there. That's probably a little better. So we're just going to I like to keep it stirred. And I'm going to tell you, use this stuff in a well-ventilated area. I'm in an open shop here, so this stuff does stink. And it just goes on, looks like a regular paint. But what I like to do, what I've had the best results is, if you use a brush, you can really get it in there. And like I said, this is a thicker than normal, than their normal paint. So this will actually fill a lot of those rust pits in. Of course, it wants to slide. So we got to come up with something better here. We're going to wear this thing before it's all over. Trying not to get it all over the back of this truck. But you kind of get the idea. I've got another master sonar I'm going to do. With a brush, you can kind of put it on and you can kind of get it down, dab it down into the pits. This product is, you can thin it and spray it. A buddy of mine sprayed a frame, and unless you put plastic down on the floor, you're going to make one hell of a mess. I'm just going to let you know. This stuff is really good for when you're doing a repair. Say you repaired part of a quarter panel and you can get inside the trunk. This is a great product to put inside where you did your repair. You got the quarter panel off the car. Paint your wheelhouses, paint all your inner structure with this product. Put it on with a brush, put it on nice and heavy. Boom, done. Put your quarter on. Floor pans, you know, that kind of stuff. This is excellent where you're going to get moisture that you can't get inside of. Put it on before you put a new roof skin on the car. This is excellent. Again, I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing gas tank straps. This pan, I did the underside of this pan. Just, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make the stuff last another 15, 20 years that I'm going to own it and drive it before it falls apart and turns into a pile of dust, which is eventually someday it's going to. You can buy this stuff on Amazon. It runs about $50 a quart. or you can go right to his website. Super, super awesome, nice guy. If you call their number, their 1-800 number that's on the back of the can, he will call you back. I don't know, can you see that? I hope you can see it. Mastercoat. So look, I'm going to end the video because I'm trying to do a video and trying to put this crap on, and I'm making a mess. So look, guys, holler at your boy. Keeps it reals. I got more content coming down the road. We just been busy, busy, busy. So hope you got a little something out of that, and I hope this product will help you on your projects that you got going down the future. Give Pat a look him up. Get hold of his product. It's awesome. Holler at your boy.